Okay, this is Stewart Calculus, 8th edition, early transcendental, section 22.2, number 32. Here we're trying to determine the infinite limit. Now, they're telling us that it's an infinite limit, so we're either going to get an answer infinity or negative infinity. What we are looking at is x approaching 5 from the left. X is approaching 5 from the left, and what I like to do is just to draw a number line and put 5 on it and write down some numbers and even put a dotted line there at 5 and then an arrow where I'm coming from the left so I get some idea of what numbers I can plug in to see what this limit is. Now, I can look at the numerator and I'm going to draw an arrow to indicate limit. This is a polynomial, so I can just look at putting in 5, x approaching 5. So the limit will be 5 plus 1, which is 6. In the denominator, I have that I have 5 minus 5 is 0. Now, the thing is, I can't put in 0 because 6 divided by 0 is undefined. What I'm thinking is that this is not equal to 0. The limit is 0 and it's small. But the question then becomes, is that a small positive or negative? So 6 divided by 0 is undefined. 6 divided by a small number is going to be a large number. The question is it a small negative or small positive? Okay, so what I'm going to look now is if I have x coming to the left of 5, I can use a test number, and it doesn't really need to be that close to 5, but I'll just pick x equals something I think is sort of close, like 4.99, but maybe you can just put in 4. Then I'm just looking at x minus 5. X minus 5 is 4.99 minus 5, and really the point is that it's negative, and it's going to be small. I'm not using a calculator here, but that is, that's negative. That's negative, and that's what I really want to find out is what happens to x minus 5 as x approaches 5 from the left. I know it's small, it's close to 0, but what I want to know is it positive or negative? So that's now been answered. It's a small negative, and I wrote this minus here because it's not a minus, it's from the left. So actually this x minus 5 is approaching 0 from the left. It's a small negative. And so what happens when you divide 5 by a small negative is that you get a large negative because the numerator is positive and a positive divided by negative makes negative. By the way, 6 divided by negative 0.01, I believe, is negative 600. But if I got closer, I could make this ratio, 6 divided by small negative, as large as I want, large in magnitude. It could be as large of a negative number as I want by making x closer to 5 from the left. Let's take it the whole way. Let's go for the whole thing and highlight it now and finish it off. Say that's it. Okay, so that's all for this video.